Hi everybody, this is Lady Sweetheart and welcome to a very special cast video. So today's cast is actually a collab with the very talented LivingDeadGal Sims. And what we are going to be doing today is we are going to be doing a sim swap. So I am going to be giving a makeover to one of her sims and she is going to be making over one of my sims. So we thought we would do this for a couple of reasons. First of all, we both are very much LP creators, but we also love doing casts as well. And we thought, how fun would it be to make over a sim from each other's LPs that we watch? And so today, I am going to be making over Miss Rylie here from LivingDeadGal's Whimsy Stories Legacy, and she is going to be making over Azura from my 100 Babies series. And what we also thought would be really fun about this is that even though we both use a mix of CC, LivingDeadGal tends to use a lot of alpha CC, and I kind of use a mix of both, but I definitely go a little harder on the Maxis Match CC when it comes to the actual sim, like the skin details and the makeup and that kind of stuff. Sometimes the hair, it's a little half and half for me on the hair, but we thought, how fun would it be if I could give Rylie a Maxis Match makeover, and if she could give Azura an Alpha CC makeover. So if you've ever wondered what Azura would look like with some Alpha CC, you're gonna have to go ahead and check her video out too. But if you would wait till you're finished with this one, I'd really appreciate it. But we're gonna go ahead and get started on Rylie's makeover, and I'll talk a little bit more about Rylie's character and her style as we do that. Also wanted to mention, you will see that she is here twice. What I did was I decided to put her in twice so that I could leave one untouched, so that if I needed to refer to her regular appearance as I'm doing the makeover, I could do that. And then this one will be the one that I give the makeover to. And LivingDeadGal did give me a bio to read to you, and it says, Rylie Whimsy is an orphan who began her young adulthood essentially homeless, unless you can call the tent she lived in a home. She spent her early days dumpster diving for meals and deals to survive. She has a passion for fabricating items and making candles, and she turned that passion into a career as a freelancer for Simply Crafted. She fell in love with another homeless sim, and together, the two of them are currently building up a very tiny home for their growing family. Rylie is a freegan and a maker, and she loves the outdoors. She's also a free-spirited romantic. Her distinguishing features include her shaggy red-orange hair, glossy green eyes, and a small gap between her two front teeth. Funny story about that, you will see this in the video. You've probably noticed if you watched some of my other cast videos, but I actually love giving some of my sims that little gap in the front teeth. But with Rylie, I forgot to even check until the very end of the makeover. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to give her her little gap. So you'll see that at the very end. Anyway, back to the bio. She's a very casually styled modern day hippie who rarely wears makeup. After spending most of her young adulthood wearing torn jeans and a Rolling Stones tank top, she's finally made enough money to expand her wardrobe a bit. Okay, so that hopefully gives you a little bit of an idea of Rylie in terms of her personality and her style. So you'll probably guess from that bio, but one of the other things that LivingDeadGal and I thought would be so much fun about doing this sim swap was Rylie and Azura have completely different styles, and so we thought that would be fun for each of us to just take on a completely different style than what we do with those sims. So I want to speak a little bit about LivingDeadGal Sims. I'm not sure that she's really been in the community for really long. Maybe she has, but I only recently got to know her maybe, I would say a few months ago, and it didn't take long at all for me to consider her a friend. She is such a wonderful, amazing person, and I have a feeling there are so many other people in this community that would say the same thing about her. She's just a friend to many, and she's a great, great person. And her channel is growing so fast because she's so talented at what she does. Her LPs are so entertaining and engaging, and her cast videos are just wonderful. Like, I have no doubt if you go over and check out her oh my gosh. Ugh. I have no doubt that if you go over and check out her makeover of Azura, that you will just be impressed because she just does such an amazing job. She's so supportive. I can't say enough good things about her, but I'll kind of talk a little bit more about the sim again. So as I said, she is the founder of LivingDeadGal's Whimsy Stories Legacy. And I'm not super familiar with that challenge, but I think, I'm not sure. So I don't remember. I have watched the series, but I don't remember if she said, I'm sure she did say, I just don't remember. But I don't know if these traits were things that she was able to pick, or they were required traits, or maybe some of them were required and some of them were ones that LivingDeadGal picked. I'm not really sure. But as you could tell from her traits and her bio, Rylie is very outdoorsy. She's kind of a modern day hippie. And I was thinking too, like a modern day flower girl, and like very 70s / boho. That was kind of the style that I had in mind for Rylie. Very natural. You know, she did say in the bio she doesn't wear a lot of makeup. So the makeup I did put on, I just put on a little lip gloss on her and then a little bit more blush just to kind of ring out those cheeks. I wanted her to have a very natural look. And you will notice as I'm making her over, I'm definitely gravitating towards a lot of those hippie, 70s-ish, flower girl, boho type styles. You'll also see that I'm very indecisive a few times and also change my mind at the last minute on a few things. I was especially indecisive about her top and her hair that it gave her. I sort of went back and forth with the hair on, do I give her a Maxis Match equivalent to the hairstyle she already has, or do I go for more of like a long, straight 70s-ish type style? But ultimately, I did decide to go for a hairstyle that more closely matches what she already had, but only in a Maxis Match version. And the same with the shirt. I kind of went back and forth, like, do I keep her? I kept her with the torn jeans. I felt like the jeans were perfect because they are sort of, you know, they're torn, but they also kind of represent that 70s vibe. But then with the shirt, I was like, do I keep her with the same t-shirt, or do we kind of upgrade her a little bit? And ultimately, I thought, you know what, let's bring out a little bit of that boho type thing, but it still has the flower girl element because it's got flowers on it. But you'll see that I did kind of go back and forth on that one as well. And then I really wanted to give her like a little flower crown, because when I think of like a flower girl or a hippie, I always think of those, and I'm sure it's mistaken, you know, that every hippie or flower girl didn't wear those little flowers across her forehead, but that's just what I always picture. So I wanted to be sure to give her one of those. And as far as her tattoo, she does have a tattoo. I didn't change it because I thought if the idea is to make her over into more Maxis Match, I didn't think that any of my tattoos were like Maxis Matchy per se, other than the ones that come in game. And so I thought, you know what, if it's not really going to change into a Maxis Match style, I might as well just leave her with the tattoo she has. And you'll see too, when I went to put the nose ring on, I ended up having to go back and change her skin detail lashes. I had her with the Miko skin detail lashes, which are Maxis Match, but they just clashed with the nose ring, which I'm not even sure if the nose ring's technically Maxis Match. It's Praline Sims. Some of their stuff is Maxis Match. Some of it's more alpha, but I at least wanted to give her a different one from what she had. So anyway, I did go back and I made her skin detail lashes the Kajiko ones. But ultimately, I really like how Rylie came out, and I can't believe how different she looks from her alpha version. I mean, I even tried to keep a lot of the same elements in her look, and she still came out looking so different. But I'm really happy. I think she's adorable. She's a beautiful sim. Like, honestly, she's so beautiful. You all know I love red hair, so that always scores automatic points with me. But she's a very beautiful sim without even trying. You know, she's got that really natural style, and she's still so beautiful and adorable. Hopefully you like what I did with her, and hopefully I embodied her style pretty well. But I really had so much fun with this sim swap. So Living Dead Gal, thank you so much for doing this with me. I love things like this, and hopefully we can do other collabs in the future. Don't forget to like the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, it does help my channel out, and it also lets me know that this is the type of content you enjoy. And also don't forget to hop on over and check out Living Dead Gal's makeover of Azura. I am so excited for it. I have always wondered what Azura would look like as an alpha queen, and I'm excited to see it. And I know she's going to do a great job with it because her makeovers are like chef's kiss. Don't forget to drop a comment below. I always love hearing what you have to say. It honestly makes my day. You all are amazing. I'll see you later. Bye.